breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, this one might actually be true. Breaking the fasting period will help you replenish your body of glucose to give you... What's that? What's going on? Yes, breaking the fast is actually going to replenish your body of glucose to give you alertness and also feed your cells and bring your energy levels up. It can be difficult sometimes to have something healthy if you are like me, like many other people. You do like cereals in the morning. The problems with cereals is that they are full of sugar and they are not good for you. I am trying to fight that with my boys. So I am making today a wonderful muesli recipe. You just need to put it in some sort of dish like this. What I'm using with that, I am actually writing the number of carbs on it because I like to, it's just easier to have it. My recipe is going to be more than just this one, but I just thought it was just nice. The only thing that is time consuming would be to weigh all the ingredients. But after this is extremely easy. Before we start cooking, you want to make sure that you put your oven on because you will need to cook a little bit your muesli. Now, if you look at that spelt, puffed spelt wheat that I've got, I mean, it looks very much like puffed rice. And obviously it doesn't have the glycemic index to the rice, and I just think it just looks the same, and it's actually, in my opinion, better for you.
Add all the dry ingredients first: buckwheat, the oats, and then a mix of seeds, nuts and fruits. I also add some dates that I slice, and I cut them in small, very small bits.
Put on low heat, make sure that the butter is melting, so you want it to be in liquid form, as well as the honey.
The honey I am using is not very liquid, it's a bit hard, but as soon as you put it in the pan, it just comes liquid.
Then you will want to mix the butter and the honey that have been melted, it's like in liquid form, and you want to add it to your muesli. Then all you need to do is mix it well so that you can actually put it for cooking inside the oven. Once this is done, you want to put your muesli onto parchment paper, onto a big sort of tray that goes in the oven. And you will want to make them all flat. You don't want to have little clumps, you want to make them all flat because they will cook, and they will cook extremely quickly. Once you have put all of your muesli flat on a tray filled with parchment paper, you want to put it in the oven. Put it for 8 minutes exactly, but you can just, whatever you feel is right for you, but for me 8 minutes is good. And in the meantime, at 4 minutes, I kind of mix it so that it doesn't burn and it just gets all nice and kind of cooked all the way. Take out your muesli and leave it to cool down. You will see that as there is some honey, it will be sticky, but that does not matter. I mean, you just like air it as you can, as much as you can. Once it's in the container, it will tend to clump together. It does not matter, you just kind of mix it with a fork or a spoon, and you will see it's very easy to unclump it, I would say. The easy thing with muesli is you can, it's quite versatile, so you can eat it with whatever you want to do. I'm proposing you 3 different types, but you can obviously, maybe there's something else, put it in the comments if you think there's another way of eating it. But I am using some full fat milk with it, so that it's kind of like the cereals that my boys like. Or as far as I'm concerned, I really enjoy it with kefir, and I've got this little bottle, this little yogurt from Nestle. Kefir, which is good for your body, it's good for your inside, it gives you all the good probiotics. These Greek yogurts I've told you about are really good as well. They are 5 grams of carbohydrates each. Remember that I will leave down in the description of the video all of the carb content so that you know what is inside your muesli and what is inside the kefir and the oikos and everything. So everything will be down in the description. I think that's it. Now all you have to do is quite enjoy it. If you believe that the amount of sugar is too much for you, you can either not put any honey or not put any dates. It's entirely up to you. It is quite sweet, it is true, but when you have it with the yogurt and everything, it is good. But if you do not want to have so much sugar, either leave the dates out or put less honey. The important thing I believe is to actually keep the butter, because the butter makes it all together and it just makes it have some sort of texture, and it's quite nice, because if you don't put any butter, like I have tried before, it will be very dry and not well, for my personal taste, not particularly nice. So I guess you can play with it, you can figure out what is best for you, but I think it's pretty good already what I've done. So all this being said, I hope you have enjoyed the recipe, and it is true, I have been in the past 2 weeks, I have not been posting last week because I've had in my family, not only do I have one son with diabetes, but now my little one has been diagnosed. So I have 2 boys now at home with diabetes. So it is quite tough, although he's been really good. So that is why I was not there last week, but I am back home now and ready to make some other recipes. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time, and please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye!